support religious freedom, and I would support religious freedom for all of our troops, all of our civilian employees, consistent with the law.
Do you believe that the Religious Freedom Restoration Act should be repealed?
No, Senator.
Liar.
Why did you say so on June 30th, 2014?
Senator, I support religious freedom, and I would support religious freedom for our troops.
Are you disappointed with Joe Biden that he voted for the Religious Freedom Restoration Act?
No, Senator.
Liar.
Let's turn to a statement that you had in 2017, where you said the vast majority of white evangelical leaders are utterly unmoored from the gospel of Jesus Christ. The vast majority of white evangelical leaders. What percentage do you mean by the vast majority? Obviously something more than 51% of white evangelical leaders are unmoored from the gospel of Christ. Could you put a number on it?
No, Senator.
Oh man, he is getting after her with these questions. She is in the hot seat. She's squirming. You can see her just by her facial expressions, by the way she's sitting. Her body is tense. She knows she made these statements. She knows she made them. And yet she doesn't want to defend them now because she wants his position so she can continue these radical policies against people of faith that are serving our military and their families as well.
Vast means of great extent or quantity, immense. Do you think 95% of white evangelical leaders are unmoored from the gospel of Christ?
No, Senator.
80%?
No, Senator.
70%?
No, Senator.
51%. It has to be 51, right?
No, Senator.
It has to be at least 51. You said the majority.
Understood, Senator.
Let me ask you this. Why is it white evangelical leaders? There are a lot of black evangelical leaders. There are a lot of Hispanic evangelical leaders. Are black evangelical leaders unmoored from the gospel of Christ?
Senator, I'm not sure the entire context of that, but I would say that there are a wide variety of beliefs. We don't all have the same beliefs. We don't all have the same understanding of the gospel.
Of course we don't. That's why we have things like the Religious Freedom Restoration Act. That's why we respect
Yes.
the freedom of exercise of all of our troops and all of our fellow citizens, whether they're white, black, Hispanic, Asian, or any other race or ethnicity, or whatever their religion is. Yet here you are saying in public that the vast majority of white evangelical leaders are utterly unmoored from the gospel of Jesus Christ. Do you think it's appropriate to claim that anyone is unmoored from the gospel of Christ, any believing Christian, even if you disagree with this or that view they may have on a political controversy?
Senator, while it's consistent with free speech, it's unwise.
So, Ms. Fulton, I think you'll understand why so many members of this committee and the Senate do not think you are fit to take over this position. You are going to be in charge of military chaplains.
So just like he's saying there, this lady, Brenda Sue Fulton, is going to be in charge of the military chaplains across the United States Armed Forces. So that would be Christian chaplains, Muslim chaplains, Jewish chaplains, Hindu chaplains. I'm sure there's atheist chaplains and woke chaplains and who knows what kind of chaplains they are. But she's going to be in charge of this. And she's against the Restoration Act, okay, in terms of that. All you've got to do is take a look at the positions and the statements that these people make in their previous to being nominated for these positions of power within government, within the State Department, within the deep state, to slowly implement changes that will erode these laws and policies that have already been put in place with their woke ideologies. And we all know, folks, that unfortunately, the armed services of the United States of America, and we love our servicemen and women. We love our brothers and sisters in arms. We love our veterans. We love those that are serving and have served in the past and have given the ultimate sacrifice. But unfortunately, it is right now the people at the top, these generals and admirals and whoever you want to talk about that are at the upper echelon of leadership, these people, okay, are utilizing the armed services throughout throughout the armed services, using it as a woke ideological factory, where basically they're using it for social experimentation. And they are absolutely, in my opinion, and an opinion of many, many people, eroding the, the ideals of being in the armed services. I mean, the idea of the armed services is to defend and protect the Constitution and the United States of America from domestic and foreign involvement, domestic and foreign terrorists, domestic and foreign entities. That's the number one thing, is for defensive purposes. But now they're utilizing all avenues within the Defense Department to basically do social modification, allowing transgenders, allowing pronouns, allowing, woke ideology, all kinds of crap that they're doing. And they're instituting it slowly and slowly and slowly, and using people like Brenda Sue Fulton to accomplish their means. We all know that. Anyways, I just love the fact when these guys come in there and these senators make them squirm in their seats, even if it's for a little bit. Anyways, we appreciate you taking the time to watch as much as we enjoyed making this video for you. And if this is the first time or you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel, folks. You're watching the Dr. Nasir Shaikh Show. I've been your guest host today. My name is Dr. Nasir. And hit that notification bell, like, share, and subscribe, and follow us. And I'll leave you with my parting and final thought, which is, when you're right, you're right. And when you're left, you're wrong. We'll see you again next time, folks. Take care and stay safe.